Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The non-farm payrolls on Friday came in better than expected at 531,000 added jobs, and therefore it was a bit of a whipsaw price action. As we can see, the US dollar made a fresh high but didn't sustain, but still holding above the 94 handle. In light of the technical aspect, it's still bullish, with a trend supported by the ADX and also with the RSI along with the MACD. I do expect to see eventually this top side give way and therefore expose the region of 95.30.50. This in terms would see a weaker play to the euro, as it did take a stab to the downside at 115.2025, and posted a hammer, which is bullish but needs confirmation. If we can get a close above 115.85, this may negate the bullish sentiment for the US dollar in the short term. However, there is some that may feel that the current pattern is breaking down, as like myself. And therefore, if we do see the trend strengthen, and that is, would negate this hammer and take out the 115.20 level, which if we look to the monthlies, it exposes a region of 113.50. So keep an eye on that in terms of the short term and the longer term, however you're trading. Looking at the Australian dollar, the market did take a stab to the downside around that 73.40 base, also seen as a 60-day moving average. In light of the current pattern, we still need to see a little bit further to the upside to support this bearish hammer. If so, then we could see a break above that 74.20 area and maybe see a move up towards the recent highs around 74.65. However, I'm a little bit against that view, being that fact that the US dollar may strengthen and therefore could see another down test towards the 73.40 level. The dollar yen is still a little bit weak, but going sideways above this 113.2025 support. In light of the pattern, I feel that we may see a break here eventually and then look towards 112.75 and reassess. The pound took a stab to the downside and at that level of 134.2025, but didn't break. From the rejection, we've seen somewhat close to a hammer and therefore bearish. We may see a little bit of a mixed play to the start of this week. However, if we do take out that 134.20 level, we have to jump to the broader picture, which may come in around 132.80 as a potential target. Still wait for the break. We are oversold, so let's see if this hammer can strengthen. But in light of the bearish case, may not. CAD-Yen's broken above beneath that is, at 91.40 to expose the region of 90.20 and reassess from there, as we could see a further weaker play down towards 89.40. Nevertheless, technicals are negative, so let's see if it can continue. In some surprise in the fact that the strength of the dollar, they also found that gold has recovered and cleared and sustained the level around 1,812.16. From that, may see another test to this top side that holds very firmly around 1,830.35. Let's see if we get another rejection. The bears may come out very, very aggressive from this level and may see a drop sharply back to the bottom side of the range. Let's see how it starts for the start of the week, as it is a little bit firmer. Wrapping up with oil, well, the inverse hammer has produced relatively 2 bullish days, including today, that is. And a break above the RSI now gives further momentum to the upside. But we still need to clear the resistance around 82.40. But in light of the pattern, maybe a little bit further to the upside if the strength does continue. But at this stage, I'd rather sit out because the market is a little bit too whipsawed and the indicators are still a little bit mixed, but mainly to the bearish side from the MACD. So I'd rather see maybe to sell into strength or see if supply does emerge as we get closer towards that 84 handle. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoyed a great start to the new week.